Hello there, my name is Mark de Maar and this is a Somnium Times news flash. Wow, what a week it has been. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to the Somnium Space TLO, the Tertiary land offering. Today, after 1 week of auctioning, the total transaction volume stands at almost $1.6 million. It's not just breaking records, it's shattering previous records. And to give you an idea, the previous record was established during the road to TLO, which was earlier this year. Here we saw a total transaction volume of around $1.4 million. But that was after 4 weeks of auctioning. So think about it for a moment. Today, 1 week into the TLO, $1.6 million. But without further ado, let's have a look at the details of last week. Great. We're standing in front of the TLO dashboard that we published on the Somnium Times. You can see it yourself. It's under somniumtimes.com/TLO-dashboard. And this shows you what happened during the first week of the TLO. The view that we're looking at currently shows every single transaction in US dollars. So both OpenSea and Solana Holaplex. You can see that the total transaction volume is almost $1.6 million, 70 assets sold. And what you can see, it's behind me actually, but it starts with small land parcels. Then the blue one are the mediums, and then the orange ones here are XL parcels. Then it starts with worlds. Like we have the small worlds, the medium, X large on OpenSea, and then small, medium, and X large worlds on Solana Holaplex. Then there's some other assets as well. We have the VR planet, avatars. We have V-Race driver suit and V-Race cars. We have the AdMix assets. One thing that I think first stands out in this chart is the fact that every single asset sold. Well, actually one didn't, which is a 10XL estate. This one wasn't on English auction, it was just on sale for a price of 90 ETH. It wasn't sold, but it will roll over to, the parcels will roll over to the next land offering that will probably happen somewhere next year. But apart from that, every single asset sold. And yeah, we saw some intense auctioning, intense battling going on. There was a lot of interest for the assets. People were really trying to get their hands on Somnium Space assets. Another thing that clearly stands out are the purple ones over here. These transactions, these are actually XL worlds. One was sold here on OpenSea, this one, and the record one here, almost or a little more than 145,000 US dollars was sold on Holaplex. So this is an amazing thing, and Somnium worlds are extremely popular. Somnium worlds allow users to develop custom immersive experiences and upload those to Somnium Space and place portals to those on parcels. We've seen some great examples already in Somnium Space with, for example, Oasis Metagames, Jambi Dragonfire, developing and uploading worlds. And as late as last night, there was an event going on inside a world, games, shooting games in Somnium Space inside a Somnium Space world developed by Oasis Metagames. So that was that's amazing, and it's very clear that they are very popular. Now, another thing that you can do here, these are all the US dollars transactions, but you can click on these different tabs here at the top, and then you, for example, can see here all the transactions that happen in ETH, on OpenSea, obviously, and cubes. These are all the cube transactions, and then the last one over here were the ones on Solana, Holaplex, all those transactions. Now this chart or this dashboard has multiple charts actually, and you can scroll at the bottom, you can scroll to the next one. And this one is an attempt to compare a little bit what is going on, or what has been going on the OpenSea side with the Holaplex side. First of all, I want to say that there were no small and medium parcels on sale on Holaplex, but there were XL parcels on sale. There were small worlds and medium worlds and XL worlds. So there we can do some sort of a comparison. And we can see that XL parcels on OpenSea went for a little bit more than $23,000 on average. On Holaplex, it was more than $29,000, right? If we look at worlds, then for small worlds and medium worlds, you can see that the price was higher, or the transaction amount was higher on OpenSea compared to Holaplex. This one stands out again, right? The XL world that was sold on Holaplex went for almost double the amount that was spent on OpenSea. Now these are averages, and you need to take it a little bit with a grain of salt, because there was only one XL world on sale on OpenSea and there was one on Holaplex. So I think as we go along in the TLO, we will see that things are probably starting evening out a little bit, but it's still interesting to look at. If we go to the final chart, we can see the different asset types and their share of the total transaction volume. For example, here we can see that for XL parcels, and this covers both parcels that were sold on OpenSea and Holaplex, XL parcels account for a little bit more than 43% of the total transaction volume of almost $1.6 million. And then XL worlds for a little bit more than 14%, etc. So this is interesting to look at as well, break down the total transaction volume. I'm sure we will add some more charts in the days and weeks to come. Obviously, the second week will kick off very soon, and we will start adding the charts for the second week, but we will also sum everything and see if we can discover any interesting patterns. If so, we will definitely add it. Anyway, I recommend you have a look yourself. It's somniumtimes.com/TLO-dashboard. So you can start analyzing things yourself a little bit. With that said, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take very good care, stay safe, and see you in the Metaverse. Bye-bye.